In this video today, I'm going to show you how concentrating mastering just one asset class in real estate investing has totally changed my life. Many of you are in a work that you don't like, a W-2. Number two, you're practitioners working like crazy 80, 90, 100 hours a week. You like what you do, you're very good at it, but how much is enough, and what's the point of making so many hours and money if you cannot enjoy it with your loved ones? In this video, all those hoop contractors, you're chasing your tail from project to project, flipping, fixing, rehabbing houses just to probably ended up most of the time spending more money than you were thinking and making less profits. In this video, I'm going to show you how just one asset class totally changed my life. I left my W-2 job. That was 2014. I never looked back, and it's only getting better. We're going to talk today about why self-storage, in compared to all the other income-producing properties in the real estate industry, why Houston, Texas, and why now? So over the years, after you have the tenant living for a few years, they pay the expenses, they pay the mortgage, but the principal is going to continue to go down. And in many markets, like in Houston, Texas, even today, continues to grow, and the principal debt continues to decline on a typical mortgage, fixed interest rate, 30 years. So you capture that additional equity, not to mention the depreciation over the 22 and a half years. But why self-storage? Because it's a numbers driven. It's very simple. In commercial real estate, all the properties are not based on comps like in single family homes. It's based on pure numbers. Four actually key numbers. Number one is the money coming in, which is the top line, the revenue side. Not only is rental rate, but some other additional services that increase the total from the gross potential on one particular property to the effective total revenue on any specific market. I'm talking about self-storage. And number two, the expenses. So the difference between revenue minus expenses is the NOI, net operating income. So the higher the net operating income, the higher the cash flow after you pay the expenses, and then below the line you pay the mortgage loan. So all the rest is the cash flow to distribute between myself and my partners. But then as you continue to improve the efficiency and the property reaches 85% or more occupancy, meaning for every 100 units, you have 85 units occupied, paying you, making you money, and you sleep every month, you divide the NOI by the cap rate, and that's the new market value. In self-storage, you can reevaluate the property about 20% or more. So that's how in 5 years, 2020, we can reach more than double equity multiple on many of the properties that we do. And that is something that you'll never do with a house. So the second reason why is no tenant, no trash, no toilets. So no tenants, meaning nobody's living there. It's a warehouse. So you don't have all the typical headaches in terms of not paying rent. If they don't pay, you have to go eviction. In here, it's a warehouse. It's concrete floor, metal walls, very simple. Nobody's living there. So that's one of the things I really love it. And once I saw this path, I never looked back. Number two, no trash and not following the HOA rules on the trash containers. We don't have any dumpsters on site, so people have to take that with them. And we have cameras and security checking who's in and out, including the license plates and sometimes individual access code. So we know exactly if somebody is violating the rules, they will have some kind of fines and consequences. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do it again. And the third one, no toilets, is there's no piping, no electricity, maybe some electricity on the inside of the units, but nobody's living there. So that's why it's very simple. It's very easy, very less risk. Nobody's living there. And that's one of the reasons why it's a better asset class, more predictable, boring than other typical class in many cases like single family home is.